Let's just open this quest and then I'm gonna have a short break and then we're gonna move on for the trucks. Like, this is the entry quest. It's not gonna take a while, like, too much, right? Oh, the only thing I didn't take into consideration that the Fontaine team will not have mobility of Natlan team, and that moving around is gonna be pain. He actually met Charlotte. There's Kinich. Taurins too? Oh. Udix gravely wounded and shocking stabbing sent to miss cross-border smuggling trial. What? The heck did they do to Neuvillette? Who dared to hurt my baby? Who dared to stab Neuvillette? I mean, thinking 2 hours ago that Paimon with a knife, that looked sus. Teleport brings us back to Fontaine. Oh, thank God.
我和夏洛蒂小姐正在比赛，不知道是我的运气比较好，还是助我优势。哎呀，很抱歉让金尼奇先生为了博眼球促进销量，这些三流还有些良心的呢，会在正文里澄清标题的谬误。Maybe we should make like our stream titles in this line of like the tabloid titles. 严格来讲，大约还有金尼奇先生还挺宽容的呢。
Hello, Aja.
别误会。 我当然不是在承认这些新闻的真实性，只是想金尼奇的意思是说，刚刚那些假新闻其实是有……最近的确发生了餐厅里出现龙肉或者古遗迹，然而真实的赃物只是一些从纳塔，其过程中没有任何龙受到伤害。放心吧。
I'm glad that no Saurians were harmed in the process.
主持这次庭审，也只是单纯因为这起案件本来就安排给了莫芒宫，又不止一位审判官。 总不是凡事都要纳维莱特先生收到这个，原来是这样。
Now I cannot focus it because that means we're gonna see Neuvillette again. I wonder if it's voiced in English. I kind of wanted them to stop talking because I wanted to swap to the English voiceover.
其实是想挖掘关于纳塔。哎呀，不愧是纳塔有名的猎龙人，真是敏锐。感谢贵报的邀请，但这不善言辞第一集，笨嘴拙。
Did the tongue tied?
如果真要采访，不如问问旅行者。的确是个好主意。不过这样的话，需要准备。我差不多也该回。几位，有缘再会啦。不愧是夏洛蒂，总是来。不过话又说回来，刚刚我就想问了，那个之前是不是有个阿乔，或者说很像阿乔的东西出现？哦，你说那个东西啊，就是阿乔。哎，他这是怎么了？ 虽然还是很吵，但是和以前比话也太少。
Yeah, I think he's not like we cannot move Saurians outside of Natlan, right? And I think Aja is kind of like affected by it.
阿乔的身体没有任何问题，只是我们到了这里之后才得知，枫丹有每个月的前3天，枫丹城区内是不允许。
It's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. What?
没错，我这个简单，我来教你。只要金尼奇一直拉着阿乔的尾巴，那他就只能算是伟大生气球龙，不能算伟大。
Will be considered an almighty dragon lord flying ball dude.
但阿乔对自己变成微型愤怒热气球的反应是，不过，总让他这么一惊一乍的出现。我早上看莫芒宫的公告板上说，最近城外要举办活动。似乎和枫丹本来也预留了几天在枫丹旅行的时间。 也正好让吵闹的热气球出来，长点教训。你如果有空，有没有兴趣？我
Sure.
记个地址。
Sure. I wanted to change the language, right? I wanted to go here, I wanted to go here, and I wanted to swap the voice over to English. Thank you. And now we need to take this troll outside of the city. That's not only outside of the city, Kinich. That's on the literally other side of the lake.
Shower me with praise. Off to the freezer.
There we go.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach.
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine.
Yeah, looks
Quite
like it.
impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
She's both stunning and terrifying.
People away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get... Oh no, you've forgotten me? Oh, does graph adversarial technology ring any bells? It's me, Lapine Pauline! Of course! How else would we have managed
I don't
to
remember her at all.
in a single night? Fantasy? At least that's how I like to think of it myself. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian filmmaking. Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but... Huh? You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire
I love
future
Aja with my
against
entire
stupid
heart.
vanity
He's one of
projects.
the best
If
NPCs.
you're expecting even an ounce
Like,
of
come on, he's
sympathy
actually
from the
gorgeous,
Almighty
cute,
Lord,
annoying.
dream on.
I would
Sorry,
smother him
just
with
ignore
pillow.
that little
That's how
gizmoid.
cute he
He
is.
likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who are you calling Gizmo? Wow, that's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool mass production. I, the Almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind. And another thing, smart. I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau.
Oh, sorry. His name is Aha, not Aja.
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon. Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Did I mention how I absolutely adore Navia's English voice actress?
Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, President of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Stunning. Queen. Goddess.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon, how have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me?
You'd think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street.
He's not wrong. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure.
Tongue-tied?
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper.
He's in love. He's actually in love with Navia, which is completely understandable.
Well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address, Navia, don't you think the
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean,
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the... honestly, I couldn't wait a moment After all, who else but the Spina di
sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pop, I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail. In short, the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland is a
Huh? That's right. The one and only After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission
Her
to use
close
not
friend?
only as our adorable mascot
Oh.
drawing in fans by the minute.
It's been a while since we last. By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline.
Not exactly thanks to this unexpected.
That's right. So don't.
I
ask
thought that
us
she
to
got like
assume.
some weird
We're
photo
mainly here to
novelette
take
from
for anyone
Farina.
feeling inspired to set up a booth. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking part?
Sure.
It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Paimon would be even more
Well,
We don't
as
even
it
need an
happens,
extra
I hope
income,
everyone
Navia,
gets
just the
to eat,
chance of
whether they be
spending time
tourists
with
or
you.
the So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite
If it wasn't
more
that she
of
really
the
doesn't go well with
celebrity chef
Escoffier, I would
Miss
actually pull her out.
Escoffier.
But I want the Escoffier affinity go up.
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a How go be her assistant.
You little. What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
I mean, that makes me so sad because I still remember her former assistants. And I remember how heartbroken I was when they died.
Looks like it's back to work with me. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part.
But it's nice seeing Navia for once having fun in life.
Greetings. The sheer lack of standards here will be the ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then come back to collect them.
Because so far, every time we've seen Navia, she's been crying, she's been heartbroken, or stuff happened to her or people close to her.
Just before we started setting, it didn't look like something.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was bare, but I didn't see much point. I trekked all the way over to the.
What did the authorities make of?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box. Thankfully, the
I mean,
ever-reliable Officer Sedin
the police's magazines,
as it.
they're quite creative when it comes to
Mind if I
discussing
ask
stuff.
What kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Nat.
You could say it comes with the job.
Such a spoiled brat.
Yep. Got sick of those long ago.
You little. Don't dare you turn your nose up at my gifts.
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry. Where were we?
It's a bit hard to describe.
It didn't really look like a gun.
Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
Then what the heck was it? Was it even a gun? What was your assumption?
Something like.
Huh?
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sorry.
It looks like a part of some like
Wrong with my job.
mechanoid.
I know it doesn't really look like a gun, and it certainly could shoot as well too.
No, no. Quite the opposite. The features are very accurate. Please, don't mind me.
I should be the one thanking.
Don't mention it. Besides,
Oh dear. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
Why is she making me feel awkward? I don't even remember her that well.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's most likely, based on my experience, it might be more accurate given why time is of the essence. So I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify. Perfect. Or if you want to catch up with your friends for.
No, we can. Oh, wait a second. We cannot. I would first like to talk with Navia. My queen.
Traveler, it's ready to join the Cheval Moran
Yes.
Film Fantasyland.
Let's do
It's
this.
time, dear partner, and as I mentioned, the park was started up by, of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all around we, for our part, long-term operation. We spend most
Okay,
of
she
our
might
time
not be
venturing
the
into
best
zero
choice
gravity
for
experiments running a
our
circus
little
or like-
friend
You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? Anyway, first things
Escoffier,
first.
but I'm gonna pull her out. Wow.
As you can see, our fantasy land. The
Wait a second, that's
upgrading. So, as we which will allow. Which
okay, ladies and gentlemen, mademoiselles and gentlemen, and monsieurs. The truck event is cancelled. Or maybe not.
We can do. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Of course.
But this is my favorite type of event.
And others might pick up danger. To avoid confusion, we need to create. Wow, if we're but if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on. Hopefully, it goes without saying that I'd never. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else. Oh, those are too great.
We're gonna be
Well,
beta
I can't wait to
testers.
hear what you think. You're all right then. Let's start with.
No, no, no. No. I need to do this one. Go to Palais Mermonia. Oh, Jesus Christ. Go to Sino Villette. There we are. Okay, where is he? Oh, there's more Nathalan people.
Bro!
Bro.
Are you mimicking me? No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kaniche is here
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First,
Oh, stop it.
wasn't
They
expecting to see
are
a traveler
looking
and
so
hike.
weird in
Come
Fontaine.
on.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition.
Fair point.
Fair
Anyway,
point,
back to
Aurora.
the topic,
I did not expect that much of a sense and reason from you.
What were we talking about?
Why you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Cuckoo.
Okay.
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine film.
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology. Even if she's not.
It's
here.
okay.
Anyway, long story short, the
So, you guys are.
He is. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders...
Even though it's your first time.
Right. But they still pick...
Don't you get it?
Oran actually got a freaking adult to keep him company. He's like Kali, just tiny bit bigger.
You are than this dude. Hang out with him.
Meaning everyone looks after you.
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess...
Nice to meet you, little bro.
If he was here, we'd be making.
That's
Aoife, there's nothing. You're a big boy.
You think that's what I'm... Anyway, suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
What happened to... Was he flying in the first 3 days of the month?
Let me guess. Did he get...
Bro, you too?
Not me.
Oh, So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day.
Nice one. If I...
Oh no, bro.
If they had managed that, we'd. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that. I wouldn't be surprised if there.
That one?
Yup, that's the one.
He chose the
Kakuku
raw,
sure has a good
worst
eye for
possible
being
spot
able
to
fly
fly
that
to.
pretty- As for Aoife, well,
Not like it's my...
Wait a sec. What's the Cuckoo's got himself? I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage.
heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's
Anyone can
Kakuku.
pull it up,
He's always
Kakuku.
been such an awesome Saurus.
Awesome Zaris, what even is that?
For real now?
Of course, I'm for real.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. But our priority right now should be to.
Leave it to us.
You sure?
And if Kakuku,
Wait.
well, then it's
All right then. If Kakuku doesn't listen...
there. You go.
Is he in Novilette's office? Is he? Is he pestering the Prince of Water? It looks like he is.
What's all that commotion?
It's the Dean, Risley, Novilette, and oh my god, the bird is here.
No way, bro.
No way, bro. That is the weirdest combination of characters I've seen in a
Did he
while.
say he came from Natlan?
No.
He did.
Get out of here!
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
Oh no.
For real now?
He keeps repeating the same things.
Oh, you know one another.
Yeah, we do. He's a bro of a bro.
Friend. Yeah, a saurian friend of a human friend.
In front of a human friend, Paimon keeping like her job as a translator or rather interpreter because it's oral one.
Right. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you want?
Kind
I'm
of.
just about done with my business here.
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same I take it there's been a further...
That's right. Very.
So you've met Nervalet before?
I've seen his photo in the papers. But as
Okay.
for this other gentleman,
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please, feel free to share anything about...
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wow, that sounded just like me. But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Yeah.
Oh wow, oh no.
I believe he said... Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself.
I feel like you're so
Though I should
perceptive.
mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Sure thing, bro.
Oh, the letter, bro.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Nyaehh, was there some...
yes. Let me fill you in.
Yeah, we already know that.
Wow. It really is exactly like Lapine Pauline's sketch. That must be all that practice.
And it's have filled with energy, and it does look like a part of like those mechtrons that are in
And there's a high chance we'll...
Natlan.
That's exactly my line.
I see. Mr. Nyaehh, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange... We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley,
I'll sign off on the interrogation request.
that would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't...
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's...
I wouldn't. Yeah, the English voiceover was the best.
Miss me, bro?
Do you miss me? But no. Stop calling Noveletta bro.
He really does come out with the most... Who did he learn it all from?
A couple of top bros from Natlan.
Well, it's...
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kukuku qualifies
Noveletta,
as a-
please.
And, following on from our conversation just now, drafting said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kukuku.
I think Novelette is actually excited for that opportunity, to be honest. He can learn some new stuff.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
All right then, we'd better get going.
Open it up and take a look. Dash it away for now. Open it up and take a look. Ah. Glorious interaction. Ah, I didn't
I
mean
know
to
you
click that.
mentioned a while back that people from Natlan would soon start showing...
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragon.
You can say that again, bro.
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your...
Guilty as
Guilty as
charged.
charged.
How about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got...
Sure thing, bro.
I cannot. Okay, stash it away. Open it up. Stash it away. Open it up. That's mesmerizing. That was actually mesmerizing. Please, video game, don't do me like that. Okay, now I get to tell Auroron and Aoife that the burb is having a job. Hello again.
What's the situation? How bad is it?
There's some good news and some bad news.
Oh, no. I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefers high-rise
I was
living
living now.
Sometimes
Oh no.
you just have to let the kids grow up and make...
For real now?
It's not that bad. Kakuku's fine. Still very much alive and...
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
Even had an interesting chat with some veritable VIPs.
You're not exactly reassuring.
As for the bad news, well, Kakuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Mermonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kakuku is super nice, so he'll be up.
We just have to wait a bit longer.
All right.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kakuku actually...
What a shame. Oh well.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time.
They actually
Feel
went
free
to
to
the
drop by if you
top-notch
need us.
hotel. Alright, bro.
Problem solved. All right.
I need to increase the volume. Ah, that's not the volume. That's the volume. A little tiny bit to 6. Yeah. But I'll... Okay, Hoga, now you got me spooked that I will have something messed up, so I need to go there now. Ah, I got bullied into doing the side quest first, man. Are you happy? You won. You won. I'm doing this part now. Enjoy your evening. Wee. Ah, you haven't done it yet. That's understandable. Then run away. Oh, we need to speak to Navia, and we need to do it with Navia. Ah, that's like divine. Like, that looks divine. God damn it, I love her. Bye bye,
When
Hoya.
reviewing resumes, pay attention to each applicant's area of expertise.
Okay. Navia sandwich, I would be in the middle. I'll have to leave for the same reason that one spoilers. Understandable. Oh, if you want like some lurk interaction, we actually have like the lurk redeem. It's like super cheap. It's only like 5 points, and then you have like this small thingy on the screen that shows you're lurking. Unlock the corresponding facility to recruit. Okay, so we don't really have too many options. Confirm assignment. I might do it like command driven as well, so people have options, but I didn't figure it out yet.
You're both doing great.
Her laugh is
You sound
divine.
more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup. So let's take a short break and wait for this.
And on the wine, we're still in the house because I haven't had a drink in a moment, so we need to pull up with that. Also, I brought my room to the divine temperature of 14 degrees Celsius for disgusting Americans. And my wine can keep cool longer. That is nice. What do you mean what? What do you mean what? Are you being upset about the disgusting Americans or about 14 degrees Celsius? Yeah, cold is best. You're lucky I radiate enough heat.
Well, the numbers building on this
I mean, Jason is one of the disgusting people that have their shoes on while they're in home.
She'll be performing. So, is the restaurant
America's the only real country, anyways.
There are so many layers to this.
I was traumatized. Like, I'm just chilling. I'm just watching him stream and talk. And then he's like, I still have my shoes on. And I was already falling asleep and I already woke up hearing that. You were founded by Europe. People are always shocked when I'm never freezing ever. Yeah, I have my neighbors being like, it's 4 degrees and I'm running around in a t-shirt and going to the store and my neighbor's like, are you not cold? Your freedom first to the French. I remember recently I've heard the news. I don't know if it's true or if like at this point it's kind of hard to tell if something is true or not when it comes to the global news. But I remember I've read something about French being like, okay, US, you want to buy Greenland? How about you pay up us first for getting independence? And I do not see it. Maybe they should, or maybe they shouldn't. They still have like this vibe of American dream, right? Like, especially for the people outside. The only thing that absolutely outrages me when it comes to the US is how popular it is for people to use their shoes in the house.
And allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Apparently people are upset because Escoffier's voice actor is British.
My employers are here.
And she's faking American accent, and people are upset about that.
Plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified.
King Charles should finally set his foot on the ground and get America back into the Commonwealth.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would
I feel like anyone who played Crusader Kings 2, maybe you remember we had like this insane event when we get invaded by Mayans, right? That was such a bizarre event. You're just like chilling. You're just like chilling and I don't know, in Czech Republic, and then the Mayans come to Europe and they invade. Get to the bathroom and now the chat is like, they are, but they are still tame, so they don't need to be put in place.
Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to.
But we must admit that there's a lot of us who actually do play those types of games.
The menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain
Europa Universalis 4 actually has an achievement where you have to invade Europe as Maya or so. Oh, that makes sense. So they made it like interconnected with their games.
Every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next themed day. Now then, give me your hand.
My hand?
A warm and energetic feel.
The heck you mean,
Hands are
Escoffier?
calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like a sword. Then the theme this time shall be strength.
Okay, Escoffier.
All right, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
So that's not even like the quest. It's just like
I've refined the sauce for these
starting the event quest, like the sub quests for the event, right?
As I'm sure you've noticed, as their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals.
Iced coffee.
So why not invite?
I don't know. It's French. I don't know French. Like I don't know French enough to pronounce it properly. I just know how to sing some songs in French. Escoffier. I actually don't know. We would have to listen to someone who's French. A second. Google Translate. Google Translate is gonna be our friend.
And then, because they clocked out early, they come back completely refreshed the next day.
Okay.
Then
Listen
no
up.
time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes.
Oh, wait a
and
second.
desserts
Don't
too.
listen up yet. Listen up.
Escoffier.
Escoffier. Yeah, we're not gonna say that this way. I'm not gonna call her Escoffier every time.
Escoffier.
I'm gonna make it louder.
Escoffier. Escoffier.
However, it still does sound quite a lot like an iced coffee. If I do say so myself. Barbecue ribs. That does sound delicious. Upgrade your facilities. Where do I do that with Eska here? I was actually screw me. I was actually thinking I was at the big store today, right? And I was like, why didn't I buy ice cream? I need to get some maybe yesterday. What do you mean upgrade your facilities? I'm literally here. How do I upgrade? Oh, there. I'm not watching Eurovision. I'm not watching that. I was never a fan. I never understood the hype. But I've seen some memes about people being like that on Iceland 90% of population watched Eurovision, and everyone was like, are they not going to work? Yeah, it's a very political event. I also like don't understand bringing countries that are not even part of Europe inside. Yeah, majority of the songs are trash. They were a few gems throughout the years, but still majority of them are just not good. Oh, we still have European versions of God's Talents. It was country divided, not continent divided. Australia is in Europe. What do you mean? I mean, some people confuse Australia and Austria, right? So that makes sense. Britain Got Talent. I think all the like Got Talents were pretty funny. Some people were super good, and some people were out of this world. Australia isn't even real. The upside down country when people just don't fall into the sky. How can that happen, right? Yeah, it just cannot happen. Oh, by the way, Jason, I still need to teach you how to cook, right? I was even thinking about it today. I was eating my mom's risotto, and I was thinking how to teach you how to cook. Australia is real, New Zealand isn't. Actually, New Zealand has such bizarre places, right? I mean, I once posted a video. Wait a second, because it doesn't pick up. It doesn't seem to pick up my mouth, right? My mouth is not moving. Wow, wow, wow. That was moving. Wow, wow, wow. Why is it not picking up? Okay, now it's picking up. So I actually did post a clip, like a short video of how to do IKEA-like meatballs, but it was awful and I took it down. I need to like re-edit it. It will still be pretty awful, but it'll be slightly better. Australia was part of Europe since Austria-Hungary's time when the Prime Minister's son got shot before. Jesus Christ. I can't cook to save my life. Yeah, I've heard the stories. New Zealand gets omitted on maps often, so they actually are not real. I always cook nice when living alone. Now that I cook for my girlfriend, I cook horrible. How can that happen? No, how? Maybe she's just picky. I can attest that. Oh, I remember some stories that we were mentioning. I was mentioning how you said that my cooking was only 9 out of 10. It was better than your mom's, but you will not give me 10 out of 10 because you're reserving that for the Gordon Ramsay. And how I told you that if we go to eat at Gordon Ramsay and you don't like it 10 out of 10, then I require a formal apology in a newspaper. Maybe even in a TV. Yeah. So this is how things are. For me, it's a slander. I got my feelings hurt. There's actually room for improvement. Burned 2 cakes and fucked up pancakes too. But if it was just the first pancake, that's fine. The first pancake is always fucked up. It's fine, girl. Oh, hey, my little dudes. Good morning. The burb is learning. Grilled cheese sandwich Ramsay me. I don't think I've seen his grilled cheese sandwich, but I've seen Uncle Roger. I've seen Uncle Roger watching Gordon Ramsay making fried rice, the Asian fried rice, and Uncle Roger cried. I also burned rice and popcorn. My mom had, yeah, look it up. We're gonna watch it. My mom had this amazing idea once because I made an oopsie while I was ordering groceries, and I didn't order like a normal popcorn. I ordered the one that you need to make, and we don't have a microwave. So she once had cravings, and she actually tried to make popcorn on the frying pan. It worked, but the frying pan did not like it. Yeah, it worked. It just took a while. The cats were terrified by the sounds, but it worked. We got some popcorn. Not all of it, but some. Mr. Risley. Cats were living World War II in the first hand. Yeah, the cats were living World War II in first hand. What do you think of non-stick pans? I think that they're not that healthy. I've seen some people saying that they're not that healthy. I will check it out in a while. Just bear with me. Just let me wait until the end of at least the quest, so I have less work cutting out the segment of us watching Gordon Ramsay from Genshin Story. I like the Kenichi UVA. Oh, the big question. Do you think Paimon gets tired floating around? Like, if you have a power to float, do you get tired of floating? There's a lot of smuggling quests in Genshin. We had that in Azuma, we had that in Liyue, we had that in Sumeru, we had that, and now we kind of have it in both Nathlan and Fontaine, and we already had stuff like that in Fontaine before. For convenience, maybe? Like, it's pretty convenient to have emergency snack flying around you, right? Also think how slow she would be if she were to run on those short legs of hers. They mentioned calluses in the quest 3 times already, by the way. My girlfriend is fit as hell and hates junk food. That is both a win and a lose at the same time. I envy her for being so fit, because that's hot. But junk food is also nice. Oh no, we got move quietly. Oh, this way. Yeah, nothing bad about eating once in a while, though. You need to have some joy in life, right? Girl is a monster, but I would love to eat chips without being judged. Yeah, like eating something after you're being like looked at is actually horrible. I had I was in a relationship that was very, very, very toxic in the past. So like in no sense, shape or form, like compare it to whatever you're in. But I was with someone who would judge everything I do and judge it very harshly. So I was then a baby developer. I would be told that I will never get anywhere when it comes to development. I would like everything would be just no, no, everything is a no. And I remember like even people from the outside were freaking out because it came to the point that we were on a trip with our friends and we walked like 20 kilometers a day. And then we got to the restaurant and I ordered like a normal food. And then he was like, oh, you actually put on up on some weight. You should maybe just get a salad. And everyone just like looked at him, right? And he made me have such a like unhealthy relationship with food that even now, if for example I have a snack and someone mentions something about like the calories, about unhealthiness, I just feel attacked. Like I still just cannot like erodes confidence to instill dependency, and this is exactly what happened. Like it's been such a long time ago, but I still struggle with coming out from some patterns. And I still have like this very unhealthy relationship with some actions. Like I actually got like upset. We were eating snacks with Zippy, and he just mentioned that oh, if people eat it like every day, that's actually horrible because of the ingredients. And I'm like instantly nudged, like no, no, thank you. I'm trying to find it, but then I'm like being a bitch about it, right? She judges for giggles, but oh god, I hope you're doing better now. I'm doing way better. Zippy's absolutely wonderful in that regard. He's putting me straight every time I'm jumping into those patterns. Eating anything every day is bad, right? Right. Even if you just eat veggies, right? If you eat veggies every day and only veggies, you will lack a lot of stuff in your organism, right? Buddy, I'm doing way, way, way better. And funnily, after like that relation came to an end, a lot of people were actually happy that it happened. I don't know what to do. I just know that food keeps me alive. If you only eat either carbs, proteins, or fats, you'll actually die the fastest from protein. Oh, why is that? Have you tried photosynthesis? I know some people that tried photosynthesis. What are those calories, Lingle Ruffle? Yeah, calories are probably not the normal measurement type for Americans, right? Okay, approach quietly and find out what the suspicion folk are up to. We did that. Protein poisoning, you can only digest so much protein per day due to the nitrogen and amino acids. So after a few days, you already have reactions to it and die from neurological issues, which is just a month. How those people We mentioned cheeseburgers. How all those people that go on like full, they call it the lion diet, right? And they just eat meat on nothing else. How do they exist? Find a way to create a diversion. Okay. Like, why do they not? Find a way to create a diversion so you can investigate the cargo. The cargo is here. We are here. They are there. Okay, how about we do this? They are not even reacting to what I'm throwing here, right? What the hell? He's actually walking on the top of it. A cheeseburger a day keeps the doctor away. I've been eating mostly ground beef for like a month now. Are you eating only tacos or something? Try throwing... I did not see what that said. Can it actually give me the tip again? Okay, I'm gonna like actually check it out how to do it. I'm too stupid for this. But that disease was discovered during the age of discovery where food was scarce and rabbits were a main dish, and the rabbit meat is hardly any carbs or fats. Which is why protein poisoning is called rabbit starvation. Oh, I see. Today we learn. Imagine the first thing I see on YouTube is how to do the diversion thingy. I mean, burgers are kind of a salad, right? You have to admit that they are a salad. Wait, what is meant with my tracking again? I think it needs to be more up, and then it actually picks up. If I go to down, then it actually stops picking up. You have sauce, croutons, and sometimes meats in salads. Yeah. Create a diversion. What should I do? I'm getting hungry from this talk. We're not even talking like dishes specifically. We only mentioned cheeseburgers. Okay, let's try. So he actually went all the way here. And he's sitting in this corner. Okay, how do you do the diversion? It's a 4-minute video. How long can it be? I'm focusing if anyone is wondering what I'm doing. I'm focusing. What sound? I wasn't even like, I wasn't even moving. Okay, so it seems that the guy actually got tired of waiting And he just freaking waited for the guy to turn around and then he touched it. Maybe just finding another work to do. Okay, can they... I wish I could skip that part. We've already heard it 3 times. I just think that the skill to create the version is just a hoax. Because if I do this, nothing happens. Like, they just don't care at all. Now he's stuck. Oh, perfect. What? Insane. I've seen that there's like this thread on Reddit, overemployed, and there's people actually working few jobs, like 5, 6 jobs. When I was working on McDonald's, I actually met this guy that worked 4 works at the same time. 2 full-time and 2 part-time. 4, yes, 2 full-time and 2 part-time. He said that his wife actually won insane alimony, and he had to pull up European moment. Actually, European are more chill. Kind reminder, we have 26 days of holidays per year. And paid medical leave. And free medical insurance. We're winning. Yeah, we managed. That was horrible. I hate all the sneaking quests. They are awful. But higher taxes? A bit. A bit higher taxes. Oh, you have insurance for your job? Yeah, but you have to be like, you need to have a job to have insurance, right? Here, if you're unemployed, you can still get an insurance from like the country. Yeah, I've compared it. I looked at my salary now, and I looked at my salary after moving to Germany, and I looked how much will be taken by the taxes, and I wanted to cry. The box was buried among the junk. Bait. I love anything that happens in Fontaine, I must say that. No way, bro. It depends about how much you earn. A total of third of my wage goes to insurances and taxes. Yeah, I've seen that. And the more you earn, then the more they screw you up. Stay calm, please. Tax return is a thing. But you don't have like this thing that you get your taxes reduced if you're doing creative work, right? And some countries have that, and that's really, really cool stuff. About the buyer. About the seller. Taxes are increased if I breathe too much in a year. Oh my lord. Don't get me started on the freaking rain taxes. I've seen those. I think most creative works would be something like self-employed. Yes, I don't know about that one. Yes, some of the countries have it so if you're an artist or if you're like a programmer, it's considered to be a creative work. So you deduce, like, you only take 50% of a normal tax for like 80% of your work. That is actually super nice. Gestionnaire. Like two best male characters, except Jongi, he would be the third in one place. Alright, Aya is with the friend. Will he leave though? I think he kinda likes hanging out with them. You're the best, bro. I just can't I just can't fathom someone saying into Nuvilette's face that he's a bro. You're the best, bro. No problem. Okay, can I speak with them again? Oh, he wants to have a pet. Oh, that would be so nice if he moved to the city. Oh, he's so privileged. And we still have like this weapon that we got that is definitely from Latlan. The only thing I have against Fontaine characters that outside of water they don't have Natlan characters mobility. Natlan characters mobility is actually so cool and helps so much. Oh, we can pick up a flower. Let's go. Also, they should re-examine the rule. Like, what even is the rule when you cannot have a flying objects in the city for 3 first days of a month? Ah, the Sinner's finale in the background. Fontaine, don't do me like that. You mess me, bro. Other granny, what the hell? Are we gonna eat at Escoffiers? Or like iced coffees? I mean, he got into jail because he was considered a flying object, right? So I don't think we have that much to discuss in that regard. One Kokoku delivered as promised. I got so happy about it. She actually got so happy that she got called picky. Oh, wait till 8 AM the next day. I did not make a sound for Genshin, holy hell. It's fixed now, we can hear it Genshin again.
The lost and found notice is up.
And we're back to the Palais Marmolia.
Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Marmonia.
I'm literally going inside. Wasn't it a bold move to put up a lost and found ticket on a weapon? And here I was enjoying only hearing you and Oblivion Mal, and now you can hear Paimon too. You can hear Paimon's squeaky voice too.
Looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Have there been any developments?
I think Genshin should actually move to having main characters speak more than Paimon.
Notice was only just posted.
Special patrol, open up.
What do you mean Special Patrol is just barging into Nuvilette's room?
I don't think that's who this is.
I'm getting my silence spelled out with malicious intent. Someone's knocking at the door, but this is actually insane. A familiar figure.
Good day, all.
What?
Gramps, grannies, and aunts.
Oh, he must be the one you...
One of his owners. But, bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Can't tell if he's being a deadpan or deadly serious.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kniech?
Somehow For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world...
Huh.
Also think about it. You can still enjoy the voice of Auroron, Wriothesley, Nuvilette.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the special security and...
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
So, Auroron, you said you were...
Yeah, so...
What the hell?
Oh, come on, bro. Auroron, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
Did you beat the game yet? Which game? Oh, we did actually finish the Abyss. We 36 started.
So
Now we're just doing the event quest, and then we will be driving a truck. But for that, I still have 1/4 of the bottle of wine. Did you impact the Genshin yet? I did impact the Genshin. Also, that can be so spooky when you speak about other games, right? Like when you have Honkai Star Rail. Did you rail the Honk? No, did you rail the star out of Honk yet?
So here's what
No, wait, that is Honkai. Did you rail the star out of Honkai yet? That is the sentence that should never come to see like the light of the day.
Stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that but apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine.
I'm on suddenly low
I'm
voice.
the one who feels awkward anyway.
I'm actively punishing the Great Raven. That is also the sentence that should not come see the light of day.
Yes, at least I assume so. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
I'm complaining to the girls. Let's stop. Let's stop indeed.
Oh no. Auroran. Paimon thinks you've been maybe he already took.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
Debatable.
Huh?
He's not going anywhere. Ethan Kukuku.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the
Nicely done, bro. Also, the amount of bros being thrown left and right in this quest.
Question first. Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty
We're basically a household names. But why do you ask?
Would that...
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroran to do their dirty...
It suggests that the person who got Auroran to claim the item... There are plenty of unanswered questions. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kanish...
Oh, we don't know what viewer the action is.
We'll empty the box, give it to Auroran, and then he can claim the item. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I think this plan is worth a try.
So I have to go undercover.
Well, not exactly undercover. Just
Roger that. Over and out.
Also, I think that with the amount of words, it actually became more good, right? That like, if we were at the Did you impact the Genshin yet? That still was tame, but the punishing Grey Raven was really overboard, and the frontlining the girls also was like. So maybe it's like the amount of words, or that makes it like more rude. Oh, Auroran's in the elevator, and how am I supposed to go to the plaza? Can I just like glide? I can, that is nice. What a plaza? Plaza nearby. Off we go. To the fountain. Boom! Oh, he's gonna die. Imagine you like Auroran just walking there and then his Wriothesley just falling from the sky and dying.
nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange.
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking! Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control.
Never. He looks so scary.
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in that
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
Your own.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku.
Master Kukuku. Lord Kukuku.
I meant no offense,
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroran actually looks pretty serious this time. Interesting.
You actually got it?
I mean, Auroran did work with the Fatui, right?
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean,
After
because
all?
the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't...
So, I got it.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord, my very life.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me?
Are you trying to get him to say
how'd you...
Because I watched that film with you.
Like this. Freaking Auron just living the movie out of this
You should drop the act. We
situation.
don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Please, I beg.
Enough. More than enough.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermont. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about...
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the...
No,
What if
mean, yes,
Novulad
of course they do.
says bruh
please ask
in
away.
that quest? I'm out.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just...
I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing... As for the seller of this particular item, well, we've had some prior dealings, but always under the... As long
That
as I
kind of
take care
sounds
to
like
hide a
Fatui
permanent
work.
place somewhere within the text. Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot that was not what we'd agreed. But I
So
couldn't
did they
just
have
let
like
it
the
go,
pickup
so
spot
I
at this
reached out to him and
stage
he
where they
replied.
currently have the
And do you
event?
know what he said?
Well, he wasn't lying.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance. Of course, it wasn't the discount that swung it.
Feeling
smart now, are we?
Oh, no, are we?
No, please go.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item, and by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I'm so...
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet...
Well, besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese...
That's not that hard.
Fair. That makes... So, Mr...
please.
All right, Mr. Argento.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films?
I beg, grow up.
Oh, I get it. He's talking about...
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, a trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage. But on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
So I'm a huge fan of Risley. Did I mention that?
It's very simple. Just reach
He
out
has
to
such
your
a
seller
cool
in the same
energy.
way
Like
as
he never
usual,
loses
arrange to meet,
loses
bring
his
the money,
calm.
and make the deal.
I like calm
Just be sure
people.
to let me know all the details. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming.
Oh, I see.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais... Alright, take the box.
He will be watched
leave
by
your
little
ID and other
Meldine. Oh, that reminds me. I should build my
As for you
Sidwin.
two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back.
Such a hassle, bro.
Such a hassle, bro.
See, Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm. So, I was thinking, since you...
I understand, sir. We got out of respect for the traveler.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep in that case.
He should be banned from watching
Not
and reading
exactly what I was
anything.
going for, but if... then it's settled.
Because he actually
Boy, am I
tries to
glad
leave
that's
out
over.
the movie. Hello, Demosthenes. How are you? Long time no see. I mean, I say time no see, but keep in mind that I have no perception of passing time, so it might actually be not so long.
Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
So basically, we hold off until our
Patience will...
I get that.
Well, that'd be like the end of this part of the
On top
quest.
of that, although he hasn't shown his... So, if you ask me, his every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it. Or, maybe he'll cut his losses. At least Natlan will get the stolen...
In that case, let's hope his arrogance sticks.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Marechaussee Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, We will be relying on your
Give it
help.
to us. I will always help you, Nicolette. That was actually just like Act 2. Is it like only like 3 acts? And then we're done with the event quest, not with the event. We had that story before. So for the next, we need to wait for like the 8 a.m. to do the Act 3. Everything else we've already have done. We just finished our Abyss. And after the third part, we're gonna have the Euro Truck Simulator. Keep that in mind. But now I really gotta go to the bathroom. So we're back. I'm back. I'm back. I checked up on cats, checked up on mom. Mom is currently struggling with a campaign in, I don't know, 1,800. So she's taking, like, all her attention is put into the game now. Doing all the wars. She actually thought some time ago about picking up Crusader Kings, but she still haven't. No! Oh, the day after tomorrow. Yeah, I struggle with time. But yeah, she's playing like hardcore grinding. But my Be Right Back screen music somehow reminds me of Terraria. I wasn't inspired by Terraria. It was like part of the album I released some time ago. Near. Okay, so he needs to go out. I'm kind of jealous of parents having doing the gaming. My dad did Project Zomboid from the games I also play, and he's a huge fan of the game that you build stuff in space. How is it called? I played it too. Let me check it. What's the title of it? Oh, Satisfactory. Yeah, he was huge on Satisfactory. Everyone is outside. I tried Satisfactory. We even played that with Zippy, but the problem is that I get tired of this type of games pretty quickly. At some point when I'm playing that, my brain just melts. I think my brain kind of melted when I was playing Satisfactory.
The time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well.
I need to pick up a lip balm because my lips are like super dry. Give me a second. Got it.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that.
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area. The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee.
Oh, they have surveillance patrol.
Surveillance patrol.
Mm-hmm. We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on. Of course, fingers crossed.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case. Like,
we'll trust your instincts then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's
the only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
He doesn't want to serve criminals.
It would be easy if it were that simple. All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant, but, well, I have a feeling things might not. To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all.
Definitely.
Feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't. Of course. There is still a lot of. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case.
Paimon already spreading love. That's a kinage we like and love.
Well, that's enough of the small talk. The operation schedule.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. And rooting for you.
All right. I'll head over to the venue now. Hal's been harping on for. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
Off we go. Off we go to catch the criminal. Head to the target location, so we need to go back here. I've seen some insane Nyaehh cosplays, like this girl that took like half a year to prepare it, to have like the dress absolutely perfect and the wig. So the wig didn't look stiff, it actually had like the bounciness in it. I got pulled into a cutscene, I hate when this happens. Also, they actually have like a concrete and brick buildings here. Are they gonna like take it all down? Huh? It's such a cool cutscene with the music and all.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
That's Mora. Skipper being like absolutely stunned by what is happening. The business.
After him.
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
Man, I just love how creative Genshin is when it comes to portraying some scenes, cutscenes and stuff. I always love them, but this part with like the comic style is sick. Holy worm. Oh wow, bro. So it seems that it was actually someone from Netherlands speaking, like, judging by his clothes, right? The smuggler. Isn't ZZZ also having much of its story in that time? Guess they added it in Genshin and 2 after people think people, I guess, probably. I'm not into the ZZZ story, right? I think like I'm right after meeting Miyabi for the first time, and I just can't bring myself to play it. I'm trying. I uninstalled it and WUWA from my phone because basically the only thing that I'm doing is logging. Not even doing the daily, just claiming the daily logging bonus and logging off. I don't think I'm like in a headspace for Zenless Zero and Wuthering Waves. I was trying. I think we actually even had a stream when we were playing Wuthering Waves, but I just can't bring myself into those games.
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Why, you... All right, I admit it. I was in the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money.
Okay, so who hired you?
I was an expert on ancient relics, but my son... I never imagined he'd turn out this way.
Found the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. Oh no, he became a gambler. Who would have known? In Genshin. I can only stomach 2 gachas at a time in terms of time and effort putting into them. Yeah, I just don't appreciate having to grind on two more games, especially if the lore is not picking up like my interest, right?
reason I needed the money. Please.
At least in Wuthering Waves, we have the skip option for everything. So that's a plus, but still. Like, I like the design of some of the characters, but not the story at all.
I see you're from Natlan
Same in
too.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Brothers. Please, have mercy. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you. And isn't standing together? Our fate is in your hands, young man.
Please have a heart.
Have a heart.
Something wrong, Kanich?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure.
A gambler? Me? No.
First of all, you've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts.
It kind of doesn't look like from a Natlan looks-wise. It's only his clothes.
On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me,
Spoken like a true Fontanian.
If you ask me.
Huh? What kind? I can't explain. I actually grew up.
How? Here's your chance.
Shop someone else for once. The mighty force.
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any... Of course, I might be wrong.
A freaking Ajao going like all in on him.
But does that matter? I'm just here to arrest you. Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are.
You know what I should do today?
Many thanks.
Like, I was in a shopping mall, and I was kind of thinking about getting the french fries, and I didn't. And now I kind of regret it because I remember the Idol of Chevreuse. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord. That's so weird when some of the characters are muted.
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Little Kanich. Don't start crying like
Oh, don't start crying like a little baby.
What are you on about? Still, I suppose there's no point. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world.
I can't stand gamblers. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get.
They'll tell 1,000 lies
I mean,
for a single coin.
that principle kind of works in Genshin. You have to give to get.
Their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling.
That was Gambler.
I don't want any. Don't feel sorry for me. They say that people are shaped by their. We should never punish ourselves. Instead, I choose to like when I first learned to use a grappling hook, or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
That is so cute.
Yeah, let's get going.
Return with Kanich. We're returning. Up we go. Oh, there's Charlotte. Charlotte was also unvoiced, right?
Yay! Traveler Kanich, you're back! We just saw Chevreuse taking the criminal away!
It did go smoother than expected.
So after... Oh, also, Wriothesley said to let you know that he's already left. Apparently the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into a... Anyway, that's for the palette.
Judging by how fast the Duke took off, I would say he was avoiding my camera. But I guess I'm used to that by now.
It's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
It's fine. I got plenty of other great shots back there. More than enough for a front page spread. And on that note, this busy reporter needs to scoot. Those photos won't develop themselves. And off she goes.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that.
You can trust her.
You're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen?
Aya bonked his head and started crying.
Rumors and slander! When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord,
Nothing, actually. To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment,
I'm very
I've got
happy that the
nothing
recent
urgent to
events
get back
actually are like
And
crossovers
in any
between the
case,
nations.
the court might need me. Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Okay, so we actually did manage to finish the quest. The event quest. And tomorrow, when I'll be gloriously bedrotting, I'll be just managing all these venues. Ah, the game doesn't like me. I have to go all the way here to do anything useful. You have a very, very, very cool icon, Raging Nori. It's called like Raging Wolf Helm. I wonder how it works. Okay, we need to look for Varesa. Okay, I'm here, right? Friendly encounter, Varesa. Allocate, yes, allocate 0 action points. Navigate. Where is she? Somewhere here. That was hard.
Whoa, is that our hero, the Traveler? And Paimon, too! Oh, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Mrs. Coiffier already told me you were the big boss here.
I will never be able to say it correctly.
But when I saw you just now, I forgot myself for a moment.
Technically speaking, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland doesn't even have a... Isn't it the idea that everyone works together to make it as successful as possible? And then, but wait a sec.
But now I'm kind of conflicted when I see Paimon. So from one side, we had all those cute little moments with Paimon in recent patches when she was seriously worried about us, when she was caring for us, when she just flew into our arms when we were back from the Night Kingdom. Everywhere I go, people come over. You're a magnet. You're a magnet for people.
I'm here to promote my brand. Not long ago, Mrs. Coiffier placed an order with
And
me
then
for
I
the
listen to
restaurant she
Paimon's
often
voice and I
has.
remember all the stuff I've read and I'm like, oh, thank you.
In her letter, she mentioned that showcasing my orchard's products at the festival would boost sales and help build my brand recognition. After talking it through with my parents, I decided to give it a shot. Now that I'm done with the restaurant's ingredient order, I plan to sell
I
the
hate
rest of my
Paimon. I'll
fruit
go
directly to
grill
guests
her
to
whenever
help quench
Genshin
their thirst,
at a
of course.
grilling game. I mean, I usually play on Japanese or Chinese voiceover, but because we are currently in Fontaine, and I absolutely adore VAs for Nouvillette and Navia and Risley. Here we are. We're playing English.
There's an attraction over there called Movie Masterpieces, right? Some of those films have even been adapted in...
So, you're not doing...
Back in the Collective of Plenty, I'd just set up a sign with the fruit prices. When closing time came around, I'd wake up...
You've got a lot of trust in people, girl.
People in the Collective of Plenty are a law-abiding bunch. Fontanian customers are no doubt trustworthy too, but... Let's just say they're not used to self-service shopping. Plus, if you just leave the stall...
I have this feeling that throughout patches the size of Paimon changes.
In that case...
I know that it's not true, but this is somehow how I feel about her.
But I'll need to buy some things in the city before I officially open for business. I promised to bring back some Fontanian clockwork mecha for Kochi-an-san. Oh, and I also wanted to try a few rounds of movie masterpieces.
I'll go with you.
In that case, give me a moment to get some extra fruit, a price list, and my coin jar set up. I get to go shopping with the
I don't think her English voice fits her. But that's maybe because I'm so used to her other voice. Okay, so I cannot use this. I cannot use this. Okay, we know that already. Friendly encounters. Unlock the resume list refresh function at the staff center. Where is staff center? Oh. Ah. I don't know if I've done it correctly. I think I did. Unlock the resume list refresh function at the staff center. I've done that. Next cycle. I am too stupid for that. Okay, now I can go. Now I can go to the. So we need to change the day in the venue. Also, she freaking went to the city UI. I thought that she's gonna stay in like the vicinity of the event, so I don't have to like run around the entire fontaine. But I was wrong, I guess. She's just being difficult. She's a difficult cow.
I'm from the Collective of Plenty. You might recall receiving a letter from us requesting you to design some components.
Wait a sec.
Oh, he does.
Why does the Onsan need clockwork mecha?
Nothing like that. Our coach just wants to fine-tune her gym equipment so people can target different muscle groups more easily. She mentioned something about a rowing machine to focus on back muscles, as well as a pec deck and a leg press machine. The parts that connect the ropes and weight plates wear out easily.
It all sounds so technical. When did fitness turn it?
To be honest, I don't really get all the details either. And if it doesn't, we can. If you're interested, I can show you a few beginner exercises.
Yeah, no, thank you. I think Traveler has enough exercise.
Smash the records without even breaking.
Paimon will pass on that one. She'll be.
You can always try the equipment we keep for little Saurians, Paimon. As long as you start out with the super weight trainings for everyone.
I'm understandably terrified. It actually didn't count as if we were out of the city. Weird. Okay. Where is she now? Oh, there she is. Can we hire her now?
Alright, time to show off how fast I can run. I'm gonna go have a blast, then come back, calm down, and focus on running my fruit stall.
Don't forget to grab some water, Vanessa.
Is to get too absorbed in having. Funnily enough, Paimon can think of someone else with a bad habit of getting so into things that they forget to eat. Nope.
No need to worry about
At least Paimon is self-aware and she knows when you're making jokes about her.
I always make sure to bring some food and water.
So I liked the management part of the event, but I was doing it on the phone, so some of the activities were a little bit too annoying on the phone.
This time round.
Yep. You know what?
That would be great.
So now I can hire her here, right?
Seeing how happy would you like some fruit?
Like, so she was not part of the movie masterpieces. She was part of Mellow Man or so it seems. Huh. But why can't I use her? That is something that bothers me. The friendly escapade's too difficult, I swear to God. Oh, we're gonna see the cat girl. Let's go. Lynette, where are you? Somewhere here, somewhere here. No, but honestly, where is she? She's supposed to... Oh, there she is. She's just wearing a freaking camo in those colors. So that was really hard to determine where she stands. Oh yeah, Lynette is not voiced. And that's also like the part of the strike. Well, that's his own fault. We've been working with this director a lot lately, so my brother took it upon himself to familiarize himself with their style, and then ended up watching all of their films.
That's some serious dedication right there.
The issue is the director is famous for psychological horror films, lining so into the plot twists that he didn't sleep properly for 3 days straight and ended up completely messing up his sleep cycle.
I had no idea Lenny was so into horror films.
He tends to get very absorbed in his magic shows, so he probably finds it easy to relate to characters. The way the director uses psychological suggestions is quite similar to how we use it in our shows, after all. My brother is still over at the actor's residence. If I had to guess, he's either catching up on sleep or analyzing these films. So that's why I'm out of here recharging by myself.
That's a side of Lenny we've never seen before. Don't even think about roping Paimon into this!
Me neither. I don't like jump scares or stories that give you the chills afterward. Shouldn't films be relaxing? Something with beautiful visuals or at least some simple plot that doesn't require too much thinking?
Sounds like eclectic escapades would be more to your liking then.
Thank you. I've actually done so already. I really liked it. But maybe watching others would be even more entertaining.
Is that really that entertaining? Still, if you're interested in the attraction, why not become a consultant?
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. And as it happens, I do have a few days off before filming starts. But first, I need to help Liney pull himself together. I noticed an attraction nearby called Mellow Manor that looks really relaxing. Sounds like just what my brother needs to take his mind off those horror films. Plus, some magic tricks require animal assistance, so it'll be a chance for me to learn more about their habits.
Great idea! If we can get Lenny on board, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland will be even more popular than it already is!
Can we already use our points to maybe start like another one? Kinda looks like it. Let's talk with Farina then. Where is she? Ah. She was behind the board.
Why, hello there, traveler. Paimon. You were so bright. I could have taken you for an opera singer in full falsetto.
Farina, you're finally here!
Thank you. I am just as thrilled to be here as you are to have me. More seriously, I'm not the star this time. That's you two, alongside all the creators sharing their passion for film. Honestly, when I was first asked to approve the plans, I thought this would just be a small event.
Yeah, but now they have like literally concrete buildings for the event venue.
That the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland would expand to this scale so quickly.
Yeah, thinking back to when we first arrived, it really
At this rate, who knows? Someday, and we have the two of you to credit for much of that. I've suggested to several renowned directors that we award you the title Pioneers of the Film Industry, in contrast to the Farina Award, which is more of a public honor. This title is a mark of true...
Wow, even you're getting serious now.
Come now, no need for any of that. Just relax and speaking of which, I've actually been preparing a little survey. How about we randomly select some visitors to give us feedback?
Did Paimon hear that right? Farina?
Well, given that it bears the name of my dear friend Surintendant Cheval Moran,
That name is not pronounceable.
a bit of research on her behalf. Besides, the more famous a star becomes. Plus, it's amazing how much you learn just by listening to other...
Paimon always assumed celebrities just get their assistants to handle everything for... Then again, maybe Farina's just an...
Now for the next one is gonna be Sidrine. But despite her being the smallest, I actually had no issues finding her. Oh, she's not voiced. Hi there, honey pie and fried tofu pieman. Actually, both Nyaehh told me about the plans at the Beauty Association's last meetup, so I've been looking forward to it since. But it's become so popular now that everyone's talking about it, even down in the fortress of Merrypode. Many of our staff members are actually hoping to take the time off to visit. Oh well, I guess I preferred animated films, you know, the light-hearted and fun type. For example, there's a group of creators who come up with those magical stories about cute animals. I've watched every last one of their movies. Funnily enough, it just so happens that according to our new regulations, well-behaved inmates are allowed to spend their credit coupons on watching films up to 3 times a week. I run the projector in my free time since we don't have a dedicated staff member yet, so I decided to show them films like My Neighbor Kokoro. Oh, My Neighbor Kokoro, okay. I also started showing them a famous series called Dom and Cherry. It's super long with hundreds of episodes, but it never gets old.
But now they've got films to watch. Even the ones who used to cause trouble might settle down a bit, right? We have our very own animal-themed area, by the way.
Oh, I've been there already. I wasn't expecting it to be so fun. There were also all kind of animals living together, ones I would never even imagine. It almost felt like it stepped into the film Zoopolis.
Oh, you mean we could invite Sidrine to be a consultant at Mellow Manor? Now that you mention it, that sounds like a great idea.
A consultant?
Yeah, like someone who the workload won't be too heavy.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Sign me up. As it happens, things aren't that busy in the fortress right now. Had I known you were recruiting for this position earlier, I might have even applied myself. But before I start, I will have to make arrangements for the medical team in my absence, borrow some related books from my doctor, a few friends, and last but not least, prepare gifts for the animals. If it's too inconvenient for you, why don't we meet up again at Marcote Station sometime soon? Oh, thank you for the follow, Walter.
With Sidrine on board, Mellow Manor's gonna be even better than before.
And I think we have one more to unlock, the Deja, right? There she is. At least they're all in the same place, so I don't have to run around again. Except for Varesa just literally asking me to go to the city. Okay, Deja, where can I see you? There's Nyaehh. Oh, there she is. Oh, that looked like a little Sumeru corner. Oh, she's not voiced as well. What a coincidence, running into you guys here. As it turns out, both. A while back, myself and some other members of the Blazing Beasts were invited over to star in the adventure film here in Fontaine. The film was pretty well received, so as soon as the director heard about this event, we were invited here as guests. To satisfy the audience, the director took pains to recreate sets from the film. Me? Unfortunately, I got a little too into one of the action scenes, accidentally wrecked half the set, and got a debut. I ended up just doing odd jobs instead. Yeah, the mix of voiced and unvoiced characters looks jank. We also kind of have the same thing in Star Rail right now, right? And with 8 hours, the story quest is meh. Well, the production team didn't have much of a budget, so if they shot a few more takes and the set collapsed again, they would have gone bust. Plus, even the thoughtest fighter we had in the crew, Uncle Scimitar, couldn't last more than a few moves against me. Actually, no, he was playing one of the key villains and was supposed to perform a grand sword dance in front of the protagonist. If things had gone how they were meant to, it would have been an amazing fight scene. But the lead actor, exhausted from working all day, was so hungry and in rush to wrap the scene that he improvised and pretended to shoot him with a gun instead. Yeah, majority of the highlight, the 5-star characters is also like impacted by that. After thinking it over, the director decided to keep the scene, and to our surprise, the audience allowed it. It even turned Uncle Scimitar into a bit of a star. In a little while, he's gonna be very busy signing autographs for fans, something I should really be helping out with, actually. But now that I've turned into you guys, how about this? I go give them a heads up, get them to cover for me, and then we go out for a drink or two. Yeah, we're all friends, so why not? Running into you and Paimon here in foreign land is the best surprise I've had today. I heard about the bard called the Rusty Rudder along the coast to the southeast. I'll see you there. Oh my lord, I actually have to go around. Hello Armor. How are you, Nilo? You may actually see some French words here today for the event. It's kind of French English themed. Okay. Lynette. She has decided to literally go on the other side of the map. Today I'm very, very, very sleepy. I also had a nap right before streaming, so I'm double sleepy right now because I still haven't woke up fully yet. Wait a minute. Hello there. Lynette can wait. I found a Sealy. A Sealy that needs to return home. Oh my dear lord. Did you really just turn around? Wait, what's here? Nothing. Oh god damn it, don't remind me of me. All the important topics. Oh, it actually led us here, but we need to kill this guy because he's gonna be annoying. So tomorrow we're gonna have more me, that's for sure. Line, I'm back. The Chevalermont Film Festival is so much fun, and there are loads of cute little animals. Come on, take a break from those horror films already.
Delighted to hear that you've been enjoying yourself, but I just need...
That's so relatable, Lily.
That's right, Lenny. A change of pace should...
wait, Traveler? Paimon?
They are the managers of the park, and I'm about to become a consultant for one of the attractions too.
In that case, count me in. Not just for my own sake, of course, but to support my friends. Just give me a moment to freshen up.
If there's one person in line you can't say no to, it's you, Honey Fried Tofu. You're in a league all of your own. I'm not exactly sure how long my brother meant by a moment, so why don't we meet back up at the venue?
Good! Getting Lenny to cheer up and visit the amusement park's surely our greatest success.
At least it teleported us back, right? Okay, Farina should literally be here. She's next to us.
There we are, all set to go. Now, let's take a stroll nearby and randomly pick out some visitors to ask a few key questions.
These suggestions are surprisingly detailed.
Using film prototypes?
Recreating the scene cutting process, Budget management for costumes, makeup, and set. Oh, Paimon's head is spinning. Also, nearly every single person we spoke to said they wanted to see.
To tell you the truth, I've no plans to perform this time around.
Oh, Brina, you're not listening to the voice of people.
Any star worth their salt knows their role. When I take center stage, all the spotlights are on me, and rightly so. But as a guest, I should step back and let others shine. So instead of performing myself, I'd prefer to support you from behind the scenes.
Hey, that's right! Movie masterpiece.
Oh, wonderful! Then I shall give this role my very heart and soul. Once I've had a moment to prepare.
Brina is an absolute treasure that we should make sure that you can say to your friends, I have a French viewer on my Twitch channel. I have some French friends too, but we rarely talk about French related stuff. If anything, then it's like in memes. Okay, Sidween level 2. Navigate. So I need to go all the way there. How far did she decide to go? Wait, am I blind? Oh yeah, I'm actually blind because I could just teleport here. But she was standing on the top of teleport. How could I know? Hello, Sidrine. You're here! You can legally pull out the baguette and croissants now. I've prepared 2 boxes of health books about animals. We should be able to find a solution to any health issues they might have right away.
Forget health issues. Paimon would have.
Oh, wait, head nurse, please don't go. Phew, boy, am I glad I caught up with you. One of the inmates has become obsessed with those magical mouse munchies from the animated film. He ended up giving himself food poisoning with symptoms we've never even seen.
But I would actually eat like a garlic baguette. But if you've chased me all this way, things might be pretty serious. I'm really sorry. I'll have to ask you to help me to take my luggage to the amusement park for now. Hello. But you arrived. I was thinking through some emergencies that might occur with the animals. I even started putting some suggestions together. You can give them to the staff at the Mallow Manor in advance. They should come in handy soon.
Sidrine sure has it tough. Not only does she have to.
Yeah, it usually, like, if you eat too much of something really good stuff, then you get the food poisoning. Okay, Sidrine figured out, so now we have Deja. Why so far away? They're supposed to be here for the event. And then they just like walk left and right. Scatter across the map. Okay, please, zoomies, zoomies, zoomies. Whee. Oh, this is where she came. Oh my dear lord. The worst place in the world, and this is where she came. She's probably inside, right? Yep. But it kind of fits her. Like, this place kind of fits her. She should also go to the Escoffier's restaurant in the basements of Fontaine. Here you are. I took the liberty of ordering you a Misty Sunrise. It's basically blue fruit juice but flavored with maritime flower and Nyaehh lotus extract. How the heck do they have that? For Paimon, I picked Cloudtop Slumber, a special blend of milk and single origin yuan van tea topped with whipped cream and sugar. I want that. I want what Paimon has.
They both sound delicious. But how come you seem so familiar with this bar when it's your...
A part of the job, being immersed, means adapting to new environments. You get used to dealing with the unknown. Taverns in different parts of Teyvat hell have unique customs, sure, but you pick up some tricks when it comes to chatting up bartenders. Honestly, having a stable job might bring you a sense of structure and security, but it sure gets boring over time. Never a dull moment when I'm with you guys, though. There's always something unexpected to keep me up on my toes. Anything exciting lately? I'm all ears.
Where do we begin? Literally everything that's happened has been pretty incredible.
Well, the jobs you've taken are no joke. If a merc was to price them, anyone would be worth what some merchants make in 6 months. For me, watching you helps practice my English, especially in listening comprehension. Now, I'm glad I can be helpful, but please be mindful that my accent is all over the place. Which reminds me, have you ever thought about part-timing as a hired sword? Every now and then, the Blazing Beasts receive commissions from some really far-flung places. If you guys were on board, we wouldn't need to cut deals with the outsiders.
So we could become...
Well, who says you can't be both? You're also an honorary knight of Mondstadt, right? As far as I see it, every new title is a new opportunity, a foot in the door wherever you go. I intended to play Helldivers while watching, but the update supposedly will take another 4 hours. I mean, that means that you can only watch, no play, right? Besides, with your skills, who would dare to push tasks on you? If it suits you, take it. If not, just turn it down. You'd be the ones calling the shots.
Makes a lot of sense. Who knows? Maybe we'll find jobs.
Awesome. In that case, I'll have a word with my guys and gals when I get back. I'll try to get to you with first dibs on the best and most lucrative jobs. We'll need to figure out which areas we'll be assigning your commissions for, but I'll talk that over with the others. Okay, now we're gonna be moving to the last day of friendly encounters. The horror, yes, we will have the horrors. We will definitely have the horrors today. No one interesting that we could hire. We're just gonna pick some stuff that Escafir is gonna cook, and we're actually gonna start with Deja, and then we're gonna make our way to Lynette, like Deja, Farina, Sidwin, Lynette. Or like Deja, Sidwin, Lynette, and Farina.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Only Fregatov and Paimon, good news! I spoke to my crew. All Blazing Beasts are fully all on board with the idea. Any commissions we received for a region west of the Hippostole desert, north of the desert of Hadramaveth, east of Adravali Valley, and south of the Ashavan realm are yours. We haven't had many lately, but in the past we've usually gotten a few good ones every year. They pay insane, but so are the risks. The type of work that normally calls for a team of heavy armed mercs. For some reason, most gacha games I played had some kind of management minigame that at some point, and they usually were quite enjoyable. I love management games, man. Honkai had like 3 at this point. And when you're working in other nations, don't forget to give the Blazing Beasts a little plug now and then. We protect, you prosper. Anyway, I'll send a letter to the Adventurers Guild in various places when a job comes up. Make sure you check your mail. Tedious. Ah, that was pretty tedious, but after you did all the quests, I still spent like a week doing all the management because I just enjoyed it and I liked seeing the numbers go up. But the recent one was pretty nice. It was like a platformer game. Oh, let's speak with the queen first. Hello, queen.
Most recent financial report is looking great. Maybe you could be our spokesperson next time we hold a similar event?
Okay, hello, Sidrine. I do. I have 2 cats. Hey, problem solved at least. Sorry about that, honey, Fairytooth and Paimon. The patient's condition was a bit tricky, so it took a while to deal with. Wow, thank you. To be honest, though, things like this don't really tire me out. It's more that I just can't wrap my head around it. At the start of every children's film, they clearly state all events and products in this film are purely fictional. Please do not try to imitate them, and yet, fully grown adults end up doing just that. Num num cats. Maybe this is starting to get a bit too deep. If I get a chance, I'll speak to His Grace and Monsieur and Villette to see if we can think of a way to prevent such issues. For now, let's focus on Mellow Manor instead. I might be late, but I'm here now. I haven't played Star Rail since I think a patch or 2 after the one May release, and then just briefly grab Acheron when she's released and bailed again permanently. I see. You are out. You are free now. Lynette. What are you right meow? Oh, she's with her brother.
Thanks for inviting me to come down, you two. I must say, I feel like a new man after... Seems like Lynette has her eye on some great potential animal assistant.
Ramine often worries with the blubbery beasts anyway, so I think they would make a great fit. Father has spoken of how obedient and well-behaved squirrels are, so they're a great choice too.
Did you see those weird mushrooms?
That might not be possible.
Okay then, I'll wait for you to bring us a little kitty.
Are you sure about that? Paimon's pretty sure we've never seen a cat.
Is it possible to keep up with the hard content as a free-to-play? Yes. Yes, so for example, there's this Abyss thingy that I was doing on Saturday, right? And it's totally possible. I've seen people using 3 non-premium characters to finish one side in time and 2 other non-premium characters to finish like the other side. So it is possible, but it requires a lot of time. But yeah, it's definitely possible. Also, you have so much content before like that you can fill your time with that you don't even have to bother with like Abyss or something like that. Yeah, that is still possible. There is still this guy. There is this guy that wraps up one side with only 1 character, and on the other side he uses 3 characters, all like free-to-play characters, right? So it only happened once that he had to use 2 free-to-play characters. So you can either buy your way or grind for hours. Pretty much, Jason is right on that one. For example, I am in love with the lore of the game, so they would have to screw up everything regarding the main story, side stories, and all the lore bits here and there for me to drop it. And before that happens, I'm gonna be a die-hard fan of the game. And they don't have a history of
Exquisite. As amazing as ever.
destroying the lore. You can't expect to grab all your favorite waifu's husbands depending on how picky you are. True.
Val's own cuisine. A riveting tale about the art of extreme cooking.
As it happens, I'm already doing something similar.
Oh, no. No. A documentary won't do. I'm talking about...
Before you finalize it, Please, let me review the color.
Great!
On the good note, all the special characters have reruns, so it just takes like a few months for them to appear again. So if you don't get it with your free resources on the first time, then you can get them on the second time.
Now that we've been granted Director Farina's approval, we'll really have to step up our game.
Excellent! I believe in you both.
Unless you're Yola Fania or Shenhei. Shenhei also like took a long time to reappear. Ganyu was gone for quite a bit. But yeah, I've seen like this guy just basically using like where he is. Like this guy to just kill one side of the abyss. Oh yeah, there are actually more reruns now. Because first of all, except for like the main character, we also have like the second character rerun. Sometimes we have 3 banners when it comes to the special characters. And sometimes we get it as the special banner where you, for example, have all the characters from a region. Wait a second, where was it? A Battle Pass community, special event. I think it should be somewhere here in the notices. See, there's this Chronicled Wish, which basically has all the characters